Good morning, folks. Just a kind of a brief overview of the class today. Happy Monday, our first day of class. What we'll do basically today is a syllabus overview. I hope where you are it is nicer than Harrisonburg. It is raining, cats and dogs outside. We actually have a flash flood warning. So hopefully your weather is better than mine. So first things first, I really like teaching 280. I like the challenge of teaching it. I know that there's a lot of fear about the class, and I really just enjoy being able to help students work through that. Online, I've never taught 280 online. I've taught a few classes online, and I've done some things that I really enjoy. But I think that we'll have a good time doing it here. We'll utilize some special technologies that will allow us to kind of be on the same page as we go, as opposed to waiting until you submit a paper to get some feedback. I want you to know right up front that I am here to help in any way that I can. I only know that you need help when you ask for it. Sometimes I can try and figure it out, but if you ask, that's always better. Don't be concerned about asking a dumb question or something that you think you should know the answer to. Please ask questions. I hope that some of you have already done so, but I hope that all of you will check out the About Aaron website that I actually created. Generally speaking, I like to get to know students very well. I like for them to get to know me and kind of build a nice professional relationship. In the absence of meeting face to face, I thought it was important to kind of give you a handshake, if you will, to kind of let you know a little bit about who I am and what I like and some things that I enjoy doing. And hopefully that website was helpful. If you haven't seen it, please do visit that from the Canvas website. Okay, next, my schedule. An online class is a lot different, obviously, than an in-person class. We have a set time in person that we meet face-to-face. Online, we don't have that time. So I want you all to know when I will be working on stuff for our class daily. So for me, this class happens between noon and about 2:05 p.m. when I have to go and do freshman advising, and then again from 4:30 to 6 p.m., and that's Monday through Thursday. On Friday, usually about 12 to 4, unless I have an advising commitment that day. You can expect answers emailed almost immediately or very quickly during these times, and that I'll be looking at the Facebook page and doing all of those things very consistently over this time. I'll do the grading and check-ins and just be available to you then. If something changes during those times and I'm unavailable, I'll let you know. Certainly, I'll be working on the class at other points, but these are the times right now that I think will work best for me. If you want to meet with me virtually, we can set up a time to do so either during the times above or at some time that works best for you. We can do it via Skype, some sort of chat, or any other technology that we might be able to use. So I want you to know that I'm going to be available to you. We can work out a time that works with your schedule and mine. But you can see those times that are listed here are when that you can know that I'll be on email, on the Facebook page, and kind of really dedicating those hours to what we're doing in class. Okay, moving right along, when to expect materials to be posted to the website. I will post lectures daily when we have material that necessitates a lecture or when we're covering something in the book that I'm going to post a lecture about. And what I want you to know about the lectures that I'm going to post is, first of all, my instructional style is not lecture-based. Now, because it's an online class and discussion is a little bit more difficult, what we're going to do is I'll do mini lectures. You'll have the textbook to read. You'll have the PowerPoints that are supplied by the textbook. You'll have outlines supplied by the textbook and supplemental materials supplied by me. So I'll do mini lectures where I go through and use examples or clarify things or take them a little deeper based on what I think we need. But the expectation is that you're reading the book, following the study guide, using the supplemental materials on Blackboard, and using the lecturettes or the mini lectures that I post as a point of clarification and application. Assignments for the week will be posted by Sunday night of the previous week. Week 1 is an exception. It's a week where we only have one assignment, and so it will not be posted until tomorrow because I wanted to give you guys an opportunity to familiarize yourself with the class. Your exams that are taken weekly have to be taken by 11:59 p.m. Sunday night, basically by midnight. I will post your exams Thursday afternoon. Your assignment submissions will be done via Canvas, but I'll do check-ins on your assignments via Google Documents. If you're not familiar with Google Docs, I will provide some instruction and some supplements to help you understand how to go about doing that. But basically, it's a functionality that allows you to share a document with somebody, and that somebody would be me, so that I can check in on your work as you're doing it. You only need to share the work for your SCOM 280 class. I don't need access to your other Google documents. But that way, that'll allow me to take a look at things and kind of head off any major problems or give you some feedback as you're working. This will be a huge time saver. So that if you're writing a 10-page paper and on page 2 I see a theme that's a mistake, I can catch it then as opposed to waiting until you turn in the assignment. And that I think you'll find very, very helpful. Okay, just a few things here about online learning. A lot of students think that an online class is just a class where they basically get the information that they need, read it, take a test, write a paper, and that's the end of it. I want to try and replicate the instructional experience of a face-to-face class using technology that's available to us online. So we'll do things in modules. Each module will have a set of readings. You'll have PowerPoints and supplemental materials and lectures. You'll work on an assignment for the week, and you'll take an exam at the end of that week. What we'll do is use Facebook and email to have discussion and engage in question and answer. So questions that are unique to you, your paper, your grade, you should use email for those. Questions that are general. So how do we best go about writing a research question? Is this a good example of an article for me to use? Those things that might be unique to you having a question, but they're not personal in nature, should go on the Facebook page. The reason for this is that if you have that question, chances are another student in the class will have the same question. And so if we put it on the Facebook page, I can answer that question, and everyone has the benefit of you having asked it. So it's very important that you actually put your questions on the Facebook page, because it's an opportunity for you to participate. It's an opportunity for me to answer questions and understand where we're good and where we're kind of struggling. So participation is measured in how active you are, asking questions, answering questions, providing some little responses to the readings, providing examples. That's really what we're looking for on the Facebook page. I want this class to be interactive. I should hear from you. Your other students should hear from you. We just talked about questions and answers on the Facebook page, and we talked about Google Documents on the previous slide. So it's important that we work together and learn from each other. Okay, our course schedule, which is on the syllabus that's posted up on Canvas. You can kind of see what we're doing here. The reading for that week, the assignment that you're working on, and then the exam and what it covers. Now, it might be daunting to see the number of chapters that we're covering, but if you look at it, we're heavy on the reading in the first week, and then we back off on the reading to focus on the work that you're doing on your paper in the subsequent weeks. That's intentional for you. It's beneficial for you. Also, you're not responsible to read every single page of every single chapter. I will put reading guides on Blackboard, or on Canvas, I'm sorry. It's taking me a little bit of time to get used to the switchover. And what's on those study guides is the only thing that you need to read in that chapter. So for chapter 1, there's 5 things on the study guide, and that covers half of the chapter. That's the only part of the chapter that you're responsible for. So make sure that you're targeting your reading based on what's on those study guides. You do not have to read the entire chapter, just what's on the study guide. Okay, that concludes our kind of introduction to SCOM 280 today. I hope that this is helpful for you and that you are able to understand and learn a little bit more about what's expected. Please ask questions. I'm going to ask everyone to post on the Facebook page once today. I'll email a little bit with a link to the actual Facebook page. I hope you all have a great day, and I'm really looking forward to working with you over the next 4 weeks.